guys, this is Mesr from Blight Gaming. Today I'm going to be giving you some insight into how I play Scout in TF2. We're down 4-0 currently against AG on CP Coldfront, and we're going to try and make a comeback. So here we are spawning. Our combo just called that they'd be heading right, as well as the demo. So what I'm going to be trying to do here is just covering our flanks on the left, and just pressuring them from the left so they get pressured from all sides. I see their demo on their cliff and I immediately call it, try and sticky me out, but I just shot the stickies. Moving over to the right to get a quick buff from the medic, and I'm going to help my scout partner on the right. Scout overextends a little, takes a little damage, and this scout just focusing our demo gets pretty ripped up. Luckily escapes, but I think we pick him up right here. Yes we do. Their medic goes down, soldier tries to get our medic as well, and they both go down. Now here they're wiped. So we're having our combo move up while me and Oplad just cap. He goes up on the head, using me to cap. We should get 2 easily here, because they have nothing to contest us with. We get a quick pick here on the left. We decide to push immediately. However, I saw a sniper dot here, so I call it, and yes, our combo is going to be moving to another side. Me and Harbler are going to push up right as soon as they go in and try and get their demo who's spamming them. I sneak in and their demo is caught unaware and he goes down. And here their combo is caught in a bad spot and they go down and we win the round. So now the scores are 4-1 in favor of AG, so we still have a lot of work to do if we want to win. We're going to try the same strategy that we did last time, but you never know what might happen. So the demo's missing from the cliff as he was last time, so we assume that he's on the right or coming up from planks. I try and do some damage to the scout on the left, but their soldiers pressuring me and I have to fall back for heals. Lucky gets picked down, I'm getting really hurt, and that soldier picked me with the last shotgun. And we almost wipe here, but Smacka starts backing up. Gets a good pipe on that soldier, and this soldier goes down. If we would have wiped here, we probably would have lost the match. Now that I've spawned, I'm going to head up to 2 and try and help our demo man. Just sneaking around, trying to make sure that our base is empty. I see them and call them on the right. Scout goes down. Demo goes down. They pop, but they let their demo die, so we should be able to contest this. They start backing out. Scout's a bit overextended, realizes his mistake and falls back. Unfortunately, not soon enough. Now here I make a bad decision judging my enemy's health. I didn't take note of his overheal and I get picked. However, our team is immediately pushing into them, and Smacka landing some nice pipe, one of them, and we get the kill and get mid. A few respawns and then we see that a back cap is going on. I call that I might be able to reach it. Unfortunately I don't, but Smacka smartly goes back and gets the kill. We recap it immediately so they don't get a good spawn. Unfortunately I think a few do, but we should be able to pressure them enough to get them out of here. Scout goes down. Now that they're 3 down, we start pushing up towards mid. Now here, having both scouts on the point as much as you can is great, because this middle point is pretty slow cap, and getting the forward spawn and denying any of their respawns getting their forward is pretty key, so that's what we're trying to do here. The scout tries to go in for our weak soldier, but gets picked immediately. Checking underneath and just checking everything. Cold Front's kind of a strange map, so here trying to put some damage onto our combo. I take a lot of damage myself though. They uber and we try and cap, and we do. I get picked, but it was worth it for the cap. Smack unexpectedly gets picked by the demo. And Sam tried to do something, but unfortunately we don't. So we have to fall back, try and protect our medic. Now me and Harbler are the only ones here protecting our medic. We're all pretty hurt, so we're just trying to get healed up and trying to back up, but unfortunately Harbler goes down. They're pressuring me pretty hard, and I'm soon enough going to go down myself. So a couple bad decisions on our part, trying to stay at mid or not falling back soon enough, I think got us killed there. Luckily we still have, 2 points, so we can hold those maybe. Now that I've spawned, I'm going to head straight to middle to 2 to just try and get there as soon as I can and help our team. So here Smack is sticking to the left. I'm just, doing a little chip damage to their combo, just letting them know that I'm there, so they don't try and push left. Just keeping them into trying to push mid or right. A little chip damage there and there. They're spamming to the right, so I try and sneak in. Soldier sees me, I fall back. I was just checking Smack's health to see if he needed the health pack more than I do. Rather just go get a buff and give him the health pack. I'm watching Smack's stickies so I can call out to him if he to let him know when to det without him having to see him. Luckily there I didn't get picked by those stickies. He had him in a little spot hiding above the doorway. Scout pushes in way too far and trying to get our demo. He goes down, does no damage to our demo. With a pick like that we try and push up a little bit. Trying to get in position to try and get their medic, call out all their spots that our combo push into them. See their combo on the left, I call it. Just pressuring them out of the left side. They're still at mid. They're still getting a lot of damage onto them. Pushing them. Their med pops here. We fall back. Scout's chasing me over to the right. I'm drawing him away from our combo. Scout keeps chasing me with the buff. Here I'm pretty hurt, so I'm just trying to grab health and do as much damage as I can. Missed a couple of my shots there at the end. It cost me my life. I call that Scout on the right, and he goes down to Harblu. Another combo tries to push in here without Uber for some reason, and that demo gets pretty hurt. Fortunately, doesn't go down, but we didn't lose one either, so. Have to pick on their Scout, and Platinum pretty hurt. We're just trying to get him healed, but O-Plate is going around killing everything. So I'm going to try and come in from the right. Just checking the yard to make sure there's no one hiding behind. Here see Sam getting spammed off the point, so I try and flank the demo. Demo sees me, stickies me. Just running around and getting behind people. Putting some time on the point, helping our Scout. So now here we're just kind of scattered, trying to do as much damage as we can, get a few picks here and there. Soldier goes down. We're still getting pressured though, so we're trying to fall back. The Scout comes in, does some damage to our medic. He gets uber sawed, so I try and go in for some more damage, but kind of might have been a bad decision. Our med gets picked. This demo is hurt in the corner. Going for the kill. Now it's just me versus the Scout. So I lose the 1v1, but we still have 2, and we got some good spawns, so we're just gonna try and hold 2 again and push back into them with Uber after we get it. Now that I've spawned, I have a couple decisions on what I can do at 2, holding. Seeing as our combo's on the left now, just try and peek it, let them know where their combo's at. Our combo decides to fall back in the left tunnel, seeing as how they're in the left yard. Try and put some damage on that Scout. Unfortunately not much going on this map so far. just holding this 2 area. Just peeking doors. This guy takes a lot of damage, but gets away. Just trying to be very defensive and have smack a sticky trap, trying to do some damage, and just holding our positions. Fortunately, it can get kind of boring. So their Smecca gets a good pick with the sticky trap, I believe it was, on their soldier. And so we just start trying to peek even more and more. We call the scouts on the cliff. I'm going to try and go in with Sam, Blight, and just try and do some damage. Their combo pops, so we just start running around, making sure our base is clear. Here, soldier tries to jump our med. He's on the cliff, does some damage. They're kind of falling back, but everyone's kind of scattered at this point, so I'm just going to try and go to the left. The scout sees me. Do some damage, somebody falls back. They jump us with everything, so I'm going to try and get in and do some more damage. See their medic alone here. So I try and get him, I do, but get piped by their demo. Luckily, 2 of our teammates went back for some health and came out to push to mid. Now with Blight and Hardblue on the point, we should put some good time on it. Having spawned and running to mid, I'm just going to hang out with the combo, get a buff real quick. There it is. And I'm just checking for sticky traps. You know, there's a lot of spots on Cold Front where you can put some pretty good nasty sticky traps, so just keeping an eye out for them. I get hit by a rocket, luckily for them, so I go get a buff real quick. Blackie gives it to me. There it is. This soldier comes out from the right. Unfortunately, gets picked pretty easily. So luckily for us, so I try and push up right. There's no scout there. Try and jack their health pack. The scout shoots me and it pops me up in the air, giving him an easy kill. The medic tries to block the cap, but Platinum keeps popping up and we win the round right there. So now we're going to try and do the same thing that we've been doing at mid, just sticking together as a team and pushing them into a little blob, and then just focusing them from there. Call their demo on the left cliff, because he likes to change positions a lot. Hits me with a sticky, I didn't notice. And this scout overextends pretty hard, gets taken down. Their med takes a lot of damage there. They're down 2 now, and they're falling back a little. So I just decided to stick with my combo and cap the point, while my scout partner goes and does some damage, tries to get a pick, but he dies. So they lost 2 there, and we only lost 1, so we're gonna move up a little bit more. We can hear his. I heard his stickies, and I find them. Moving a little cautiously, because he might have another sticky trap somewhere around there. Just checking every little corner. They're all in the back right, so I just start putting some time on the point, just capping it, dodging rockets as much as I can. Unfortunately, take too much damage there, so back a little. I see Blackie. Oh, the scout picks me from the left. Gets both of our scouts, but it gets taken down as well. Now we're just trying to put as much time as we can on the point to cap it. They're all pretty hurt, so now with a good cap, I'll get the forward here and move up with Blight and Smecca. Now with Platinum putting a lot of time on this point and doing a lot of damage, our med calls it escaping mid, so we pick this scout chasing him, and we clean up along with our demo, just doing a massive amount of damage and killing the rest of them. And that's the round. So yeah, this mid fight we've been just trying to do as much, or the same thing that we've been doing. When something's working, you don't want to change it, of course. So I call it there's no demo on the cliff, but he came planks, and that soldier as well. Try and get behind them, but just ignoring that soldier. But he turns around and quickly disposes of me. Now Harbor gets 2 equalizer kills here, so it's pretty key in us trying to fight mid. He goes down though because he didn't get the health back, and Oplad goes down as well to Freight Train. Now he's trying to cap it, but I'm trying to get there as fast as I can, and Smacka is going as well. I'm going to call to him as soon as I'm going to go in so he can sticky jump in and block the point. We can't give him the forward spawn, so I call it now. We're going in. He stickies them, and we get both the scouts off. We should be able to cap this for ourselves. Smacka smartly stickies every little corner of this little house because it's so easy to jump into. So here we all are, just capping the point. I decided to go right, trying to look for any little sneaky scouts or sticky traps, just calling my calls, watching left yard. Now I lag out for a little bit here, but doesn't affect the match in any way. I call that their combos on the right, so I try and do some damage here just by peeking the walls. The soldier gets really hurt, fortunately gets out. I get Ubered, so I push in from the right, or middle to the right. Their demo is called really hurt, so I try and go in and do some damage to him. They pop on him, and I get picked here, but it was worth it for the pop. Everyone's fighting in there. The cap's almost capped. Platinum landing some nice rockets. Not enough damage appears, but Hard Blue coming in and finishing the cap. So now we're tied 4-4 on CP Cold Front with AG for overtime. So now we just wait for them to ready up, and we are starting again. Now tied 4-4, just trying to hold our comeback and try and win, of course. But now that we've traded colors and now Smacka can maybe see them a little bit better. So I called her down on the left cliff. I just try and shoot these stickies and get past him when he's not looking. Do damage onto their demo. So I get killed by all the spam, but the rest of our team kills them when they were focusing me, so I think it was a fair trade-off. The rest of them either escaping or really low, we can easily get mid if someone would put some time on it. There we go. Now I'm just Pyro, just waiting for the forward spawn, along with our medic. And we're just waiting here, trying to see if they're going to get that forward spawn as well. They call it they don't, so we spawn it 2. I stay with my medic, so we build super. And me and Black here just gonna call to our team, let them know where we're coming from, so the soldier can pick them up. Now we go back to holding yard, wait for our Uber so we can push in, or maybe a few picks. Just jumping around, keeping my overheal as much as I can before we start fighting. gonna go ahead and try and peek right hallway. Call that their combo's on the right and fall back because they saw me. Now that they're all right, our combo's gonna try and come over here into them, so I change positions with them. And push mid with my scout partner when they pop. Now I'm just gonna put time on the point like I always do. Just getting away from all that spam. I'm gonna come in for some damage and help the cap. We should be able to take this and go to last. Scout comes in instead of trying to defend last, so we got another pick. And now we're on last for the 5-4 comeback. So good game, AG, and I hope this map wasn't as boring for you as it was for me. And thank you to CB and My Gaming Edge for everything.